All right, blue-red wizards. This is something we've tried a little bit of last season that always felt kind of okay. It's like close-ish to mono red. So this deck got a couple of new cards in the new set. One it got is Lightning Stormkin here, which is another wizard that's a good flying haste threat, which is nice. More importantly, though, I think we got actual factual unsummon. Is there a full art unsummon? There is. Okay, let's pay. Oh no! Not the mastery system. Why? Oh, if we leveled up, I really need foil unsummons. I need it. Where? Wait, I don't understand. Where is it's a tier reward. Oh no. Oh no, it's a tier reward. Oh, we're so far away. Where is it? Oh no, we gotta earn oh, my cards are gonna be ugly for so long. Why are my cards gonna be, oh, it's not till level 58? It's not till level 58? Oh, you've ruined my experience, Wizards of the Coast. All right, people have been asking me for my opinion. People have been asking me for my opinion on the mastery system. It's awful. It makes my decks unplayable for an extended period of time. I would like to be able to just buy the thing I want. All right. Anywho, sorry to lament my actual factual unsummon is great. I love Unsummon. This card's really sweet. This is a tempo card that takes blockers out of your way, and it's also a protection card that picks your creatures back up should your opponent try to kill them. So let's go ahead and dive on in here. So just to be clear, I understand that you can put money into the mastery system, but again, that goes back to my one fundamental complaint about the economy in Arena, which is that you have to buy crap that you don't want to get the stuff you actually want, and they've obfuscated what the actual price is. Anytime there's not a clear price of what my dollars in to get the thing I want is, that is a predatory business practice to confuse the end user or disguise how much money they're actually spending. And again, and when I say stuff like that, usually people get into various whataboutisms because I know what I'm describing is very common practice in the gaming world, but just because it's a common crappy practice doesn't mean it's right. So I get it. Wizards of the Coast is far from the only one to use this predatory game design practice, but they are definitely using what I would consider to be a predatory practice. Which, again, I know I've been talking about Underlords a lot, but that's another thing they do really well. The fact that they are not going to be, they're only going to be selling cosmetics is really, and battle pass is really good. There's not going to be that predatory business practice. Opt is a sweet one to keep here. Triggers both the burning profits. That's true, as long as the cosmetics aren't loot boxes. Are Dota 2 cosmetics locked in loot boxes? Anybody know? I didn't think they were, but I don't 100% know that offhand. Anybody know, Bueller? They're loot boxes, but you can trade for them. I think I'm okay with that. There's a secondary economy for them. Does opting before I draw do anything? Not really. I don't know that I can beat this card. Wow. All right, this is the part where we draw land. All right, that's an Azizdel. So I just Cinder Wind and smack them for 6 here? Is that the line? I could also play Burning Prophet, attack them for 4, and then next turn play Cinder Wind and opt in the same turn. That guarantees me a trigger, which is nice. I'm hitting them to 8, they go back to 12, and then I could potentially have lethal on the backswing. I think I do that. I do that. Well, I mean, it's worth noting that what I did there was not a scry. I did not scry 3. I scried 1 3 times. Those are fundamentally different. Well. At least their lifelinkers are gone, I guess.
My heart beats in unison with the wild.
Oh, this lets them fight. Yep.
You picked the wrong fight.
Hey, Twin to Win. Thank you for the 12 months support. I appreciate that. Welcome. Thanks for keeping me around. Hope you're having a good one. Alright, so I have Unsummon to protect this. Sure. So, reasonable chance they're dead next turn? That is 4 mana Vivian.
This'll be fun to watch.
Oh no! Oh! Oh!
What a mess.
Yep. Yep. We're so close. So close. Gosh, we're almost Diamond too. Maybe we should have played Bant Walls into Diamond. Maybe we should have played Bant Walls into Diamond. I definitely want Lava Coil here. I think I'm cutting Wizard Lightning. They had Dreadhorde Prowler, though. Killing Prowler's probably pretty good. Yeah, Bant Walls was a hoot. I'm going to be throwing that one up on the website for sure. Can I trim creatures? I probably can't trim threats in this deck. I don't know if Fry's good enough. It kills Tristani and it kills Sorin, but they played a lot of cards that this doesn't hit. I'm bringing in Lava Coil for Tristani. Think that's good enough. Can I put my tier 3 to rerun Chandra Elementals? Yeah, and those biddies too. Thanks, Red. This is fine. It needs some land, but we've got an op to help us get there. I'll bottom that, I think. A little sad to have bottomed that since I hit running lands, but it is what it is. A pretty okay start here. Okay. Yep. They don't have a removal spell here. They're in a lot of trouble. How close to dead are they? It feels like they're pretty close to dead, huh? Am I flashing back Wizard's Lightning? Wizard's Lightning is 5, 9, 12. They go to 3? I think I want to flash back the Lightning too, because I'm not guaranteed to have enough power to put... I'm not guaranteed to have enough power to flash back the Lightning next turn, and I will have enough power to flash back the Op next turn. Whoop! Whoopsie-poopsie. Whoopsie-poopsie. They're a Ritualist deck, huh? That makes me want Negate, I think. Maybe I want Wizard's Retort, just because they do have some powerful creature spells, too. This is the answer. Just trim more around the edges, that seems fine. This is probably a mulligan. I don't think I can keep a hand that does that little. This looks fine. I'm gonna ship the Unsummon here, I think. Hopefully this Temple finds us an untapped land on turn 2. The Temple finds us an untapped land, we'll get to go profit Cinderwind. I think I just need to dig for the land here. Temple buddy land, showing us that they are not a free roll. Perfect. Well, the temples help us to get there. Ship the Unsummon because it's not foil. Shame, 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 shame. Yep, I deserve that. They showed us that one in game 1.
I have survived Nico Bolas, and I will survive you.
Wow. Okay, so that's why they're playing that. That's really sweet. It's not a fight, it's a deals damage equal to its power. That's pretty sweet.
I'm gonna love holding this grudge.
Let's Dire Fleet just kill anything. They call that effect bite. That explains why there were teeth. Sure, if this is their best play, that bodes well for us. So I could use this op to trigger Kefnet on their turn, but I think I'd rather get 2 points of damage in with it. So even if they hit Finality here, my God-Eternal survives.
Beasts are much more reliable than humans.
No, Kefnet's in our main deck. I rate.
Strike now. Strike hard.
Vigilance and Reach. Yep. Hey, Slackum. Thank you for the 2-month resub. Welcome back. So for keeping me around. All right, Wizards. The Diamond 4 rank floor is so close, chat. It's so close I can taste it. We're doing it, okay? We're doing it. Slow and steady. Deal Reno. Now the question is, do I want to hold this op for post-burning profit? Hey. You want to say hi? Come here. You say hi, Internet?
Hi, Mama.
What's up?
I do. I want Bubba Cup. Baby.
Oh, your SpongeBob card? Here's your SpongeBob card.
Hi.
Remember you left it down here yesterday? Are you and Mommy gonna play outside today?
Yeah.
We're gonna go see fireworks later today. All right. I'll do this. All right. I love you, bud. Can you go back up upstairs? Close the door behind you. Thank you. Look at that. I like the older one. He listens usually. Usually listens. Sign me up for that one. I think I'd rather do this than play Spell Pierce here. If we get Pierce and then they untap and kill this, I'm gonna be sad. Quench. Okay? We do at least get to scry, so maybe we can hit this on curve. It's one I haven't seen in a while. You ready to be pierced, Daddy? You ready to be pierced? Oh, yeah. Trigger. Huh. I think I actually want to keep that one. I think that's fine. Dunk, dunk. So I could like Wizard's Lightning to get my attack in, and then Chart a Course, but then this thing comes back. I think that's still what I want to do here, though. If we're really lucky and there's a shock or another Wizard's Lightning underneath this steam vent, we'll get to kill them. We'll get to kill the elemental, I mean. Which I think is fine. Interesting. I think I'm winning this race with the Kefnet. Oh, I should have done this pre-combat. I missed a point of damage. I should have done this pre-combat. They'd be at 6. So I think if they want to trade a burn spell plus their Buccaneer here for my Kefnet, I'm okay with that. Maybe they're just activating this twice, which I'm very okay with. Any spell there would have just been absurd. I think I just have to hang tight here. Again, if we can trigger this on like a Chart a Course or a Shock or a Wizard's Lightning, we win very quickly. Yep. We're dead, right? Not quite, I guess. We got one more turn. Sad. 8 lands and 17 cards, unfortunately. We scryed some to the bottom too, right? Put land on the bottom at one point. What are your favorite decks so far post M20? You can check out my website and click videos favorites, and you can see all of my favorite decks listed there very nicely. Easier just let you click through them than to me describe all of them individually. And we're dead. So Lava Coil sounds great. White or blue creature. Maybe I want some number of fries. This sounds fine. I think these games are gonna go a little bit long. I think I want at least one fry here. They didn't actually have that many non-creature spells. Like I know they had a bunch of quenches, but I think I want to trim Spell Pierces. Like they had the Cavalier. What else did they have that fry hits? Was there anything else? They might have Kefnet, but just seeing Cavalier, I don't think I want to bring in more than one fry. Yeah, Fry's definitely a good card in general. I'm talking specifically in the context of this matchup, though. This is our Diamond End boss, chat. We gotta win if we want to get to that Diamond 4 rank floor. This is the part where we begin our slow slide back down to plat 4, right? That's how this works. Woohoo! Double. Wait, what? Wait. Wait, now I'm really confused. There's only two? There's only two? Yeah, there must be a visual bug with revealing multiple. Must be a visual bug. All right, so do I want to unsummon these? I feel like I do. Is it double unsummon? Do I want to Lava Coil the second one? I kind of feel like I want to save the unsummon for if they have a 5 toughness thing. They have a spell pierce the way it keeps pausing. Yeah. And I think I'd rather the chart resolve than the Lava Coil resolve there. I could go either way though. Bye, Felicia. All right. Any instant or sorcery next turn would just be the stones, right? Let's Lava Coil that. Dreadhorde Arcanist is an incredibly powerful card when it gets going. I think I'm going to cut this last Spell Pierce and bring in another Fry. They probably have at least like 6 to 8 targets for this, which I think makes it good enough. Do you think makes it good enough? Unsummon is just such a great card. The Pauper decks will be in the same point queue with Legacy and Modern Outrose, so whenever it gets to the top of the Legacy, Modern, Pauper, basically there's a Moto queue and a non-Moto queue. So I'm not doing any Magic Online this week, but starting next week, I'm going to go back to doing 2 Magic Online decks in the morning, a lot of mornings. It's possible the fact this deck doesn't have 4 Lava Coils in the sideboard might be a mistake too. I needed to fit in Fry, so I'm not really sure. I got 3 in at least. I definitely have a Modern Open top 8 with Boomerang in my deck. There's definitely 2 main deck Boomerangs in a teamer control list that I top 8 at a Modern Open with. I remember the looks on people's face in that tournament were so good. They'd just be like, you'd have turn 2, I'd be on the play, be like, all right, Boomerang your land back to your hand, and they'd be like, yeah, haha. I'd be like, no, pick your stuff up. Pick it up. Yikes. Would not be surprised to see this get quenched. Yep. Fry. First Fry. Drawing both the Fries feels a little awkward here. At least the first one's guaranteed to have something to kill. Hoping to rip a land next turn so we can jam this. The second one's gonna have something to kill too. This card's really sweet. It's a darn shame that this card's unplayable against 3-mana Teferi. Because its token just goes away. I guess maybe you could argue its ultimate is okay enough there, but it's pretty bad. I think I burned the Wizard's Lightning, or the Chart of Course is just a draw 2, discard 1. Need to hit my land drop here, ideally. Also not surprised to see this get countered. Hey, Olam, thank you for the resub there. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Where does the welcome to Thunderdome saying come from? I'm going to be honest, I don't remember at this point. We have another quench here because they elected to play this instead of this. You do have another quench, okay. So, as much as I'd like to get a threat down this turn, I think I do just want to guaranteed take this Sphinx out of play. Wait, this is not a combo, right? This just kills the egg? Alright, let's draw an untapped land here. Alright, I'll do this, and then I'll Wizard's Lightning this. Alright, excellent. Your move, Yugi boy. I mean, their deck premise is kind of neat. Leveraging a card like this that's an accelerant inside of colors that generally don't have an accelerant is usually powerful. What if I told you to pick this up? All right, and then... So if I Lava Coil this, I can then flash back Chart of Course, but I don't think that's what I want to do. I think I'd rather just attack with this, unsummon the Raptor, and then play the God-Eternal Kefnet. Children find me mesmerizing for some reason, Jerry. All right, so nope, not gonna reveal Steam Vents. So I think we just Lava Coil, flashback Lava Coil, right? Yeah, this deck got a lot of really subtle upgrades this season, for sure. Between the slightly better mana and Unsummon. Because that's not how Fry works. Fry only kills blue and red creatures. Or blue and white creatures. We did it! Look at that. Gold 4 to diamond 4, gold 3 to diamond 4 in a matter of a day and a quarter. We started yesterday morning at gold 3. And now we're diamond 4. How are we doing, folks? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good night to everybody, wherever you're at in the world. Thanks for dropping by here today. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I'm a full-time streamer and content producer. If you're a new viewer, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. As always, love to give a shout out to my wonderful subs. I wouldn't be able to be here day in and day out without their support, so thanks to all of them for keeping me employed. I'd also like to plug a couple of my sponsors here really quick. The Nerd Rage Gaming Championship Series, a $5,000 cash tournament series that happens every single month in the Midwestern United States. If you can't make it up to the Midwest to play in one of their standard, modern, or legacy tournaments, be sure to check out their streaming coverage as well at twitch.tv/NRG series. BCW Supplies are the ones I trust to protect my paper Magic the Gathering cards. Using code Jeff10, you can save an additional 10% on their already fantastic pricing on sleeves, binders, deck box, and all sorts of other fantastic gaming accessories there. Cardsphere.com is a peer-to-peer trading network that would love to help you turn your cards into the cards that you want. They also have a wonderful free draft simulator on their website that is free to check out. And of course, I'd like to welcome everyone out there to Hoaglandia. I know there's a lot of great people making a lot of great stuff on Twitch right now. Thanks for dropping in to spend part of your Thursday here with us. Hope everyone out there is enjoying the M20 release. Remember, if you're a new viewer and you are enjoying the content, make sure you tap that follow button. It doesn't cost you anything, and it lets you know when I go live and with what. Or edging in slowly and steadily on 60,000 followers, which is exciting. You know, hashtag meaningless metrics. Show me harder, daddy. I do what I can. I do what I can. Ooh, I wonder if they're playing red-black aristocrats. We're gonna play some red-black aristocrats later today. The deck is incredibly sweet. All right, so with this island, I have a decision to make. Do I want to shock on one? I think I want to shock on one. If they play Dreadhorde Arcanist on 2 here, I really want to be able to shock it. So, like, some people put weight into follower numbers on social media platforms like Twitch, but the more I've learned about this industry, the more I've learned that it's kind of meaningless in a lot of ways. Like, a certain number of followers means you probably have some type of following, but by no means does having a certain number of followers guarantee a number of concurrent viewers. And as far as like advertising power and like actual numbers and like income matter, like my follower count is mostly meaningless. Like you can see people who have like 6 digits worth of followers who stream to less people than I do on average every day. And at the end of the day, the thing that ultimately pays my bills is the subscriber count mostly, but also viewer count helps for some amount of ad revenue and selling power there. Which the follower count does not equate to viewer count necessarily. And viewer count doesn't necessarily correlate to sub count either. There's a lot of weird metrics in this industry. I have the fire. Speaking of subs, thank you for the 2/3 of a year of support. And take us to Mythic. Thank you for re-upping for the second month in a row, Nova Chip. How's this deck going so far? We are 1-0, I believe. 2-0? I think we're 2-0. 2-0 sounds right. I would love it if the standard was fun. Makes my job's much easier when standard is fun. What you got, opponent? Theater of Horrors. All right, let's check out some of our options here. I would not like a land. A Zizdal, please. A Zizdal, please. I'm gonna check out my options again pre-combat so we can hit a Zizdal. Burning Prophet. I think I'm in for that. This lets me shock the Reaver here. Seasons don't fear the Reaver. The sun, the wind, or rain. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Take my hand. Do 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 do. Alright, so we're gonna do this pre-combat since I have infinite cards in my hand that are just dog poop. Wow, scry me a river, baby. Alright, alright. Sweet. This deck's got a lot of churn in it. Feels pretty sweet. I think I'm gonna bottom that. I think I'm looking for instants and sorceries here. What's up, child?
I heard you upstairs.
You heard me upstairs. It's because I'm really loud. Did you know your dad is loud? You're up to 102 songs with Britney Spears and Blue Oyster Cult. Yep. Alright, so you get to scry one twice and then draw a card. You want to come say hello? If you want to play with your blaster, you got to take your blaster out front.
No.
Should we show... You want to show the internet your blaster?
Yeah,
Whoo! That's a good spell, Pierce.
you gotta put it down.
Can you show him your blaster? Pick it up. Oh, you got to put the desk down so you can see the blaster. Okay.
Why can't we stairs or the...
Alright, so there's some kind of aristocrat-y style deck. Lava Coil's definitely excellent. For those of you that are overseas, it's a holiday in the United States. We're probably gonna have a couple kid cameos today as they poke in and poke out. Their mother is upstairs on primary parent duty, but they're still... You gonna show them your blaster? Look at this thing. It's as big as you. You like it? All right, can you take this outside?
I need help though.
Okay, take it upstairs and Mom will help you.
Well, I don't know why my apple wants it down here.
All right, what are we doing? My buddy Mike gifted the children like $300 or $400 worth of Nerf guns, so there are a significant amount of Nerf guns in my house. All right, what am I doing? Unsummon's probably fine. I know I spell pierced a Heartfire there, but this card's probably not very good. I would estimate their deck is mostly creatures. Flame Sweep may or may not be good. I could see this being something I want potentially, but I'm gonna wait till I see more of their deck. Opponent's playing a bit of a brew, and when your deck's kind of proactive, like our deck is, you want to be conservative when sideboarding. Less is more. Happy Treason Day, ungrateful colonies. God bless. Yay, Treason Day. Yeah, that seems fine, right? This card was a really solid upgrade to this archetype. It's no Storm Chaser Mage, but it'll do in a pinch. Looking for Trax Land. Oh god, these cards are so good. Do 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 do. Beep 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 beep. Do I profit or do I think I'm gonna profit on defense here. Watch a bot on Teamer Elementals deck, and it seems competitive compared to the other decks you've played, but it's quite a few wild cards. I would be very surprised if there is not some form of elementals that ends up being competitive this season. That being said, you know, it's hard to predict things, but both Coiling Elemental and Omnath felt like very reasonable Magic the Gathering cards. We're slowly getting beat down by these. I'm probably supposed to kill this Firebrand this turn. Yeah, that's true too. A lot of the cards in that deck, the new ones especially, they're going to be legal for. Although, actually, so while they survive rotation, and this is something I've talked about before. Oh, they probably should have attacked first here, huh? Your M20 cards are actually the shortest lifespan of any card in Standard. So M20 cards are only legal for 15 months. Whereas the next set that releases in the fall, those cards are legal for 24 months. So the summer set always has the shortest Standard lifespan possible. So obviously it's not rotating for 15 more months, but that's all it gets. Hey, Zerim, thank you for the 19 months of support there. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. All right, let's gamble for an untapped land here so we can play this Arcanist here still. Perfect. Never didn't have it. At least one mana spell in here. Morning, Danon. Your deck's been killing it so far. We've been on this one for about almost an hour, 40 minutes or so. When did I post that? So, I think I start by checking out my options, because I probably want Arcanist to flash back opt. So let's kill that. And let's attack here. Do I think my opponent's deck is playing any amount of sweepers? I don't think so. Unsummon sounds wonderful. Yeah, Theater's not a card that's very good in this format, in my opinion. I agree. I think I just play this rather than chart. Teferi makes a lot of Magic cards unplayable, Theater included. Moving on up. See, I told you. Declan never closes the door behind him. Hi, Dad. I love you. You gotta go upstairs, Jake. Dad's working. When I walked out to close the door, Jake ran up and yelled, "Surprise!" I hope we get a patch soon, another patch soon to address the performance issues they introduced in this patch. They've been really bad. This is the first time I've heard other people complain about performance decreases as more patches have been released, but this is the first time that my high-end computer has really felt it. Bottom this. My hand really needs some instants and sorceries, right? Stealth Hobo, thank you for the 7 months. I appreciate that. Welcome. It's 2/2 Flying Haste. 2/2 Flying Haste. Yeah, the performance issue definitely is not related to Linux. There are a ton of people posting about performance issues. Unity applications like Arena run basically perfectly through Wine. Have very good support. For people who weren't here yesterday, this is we have a cat now. His name is Buddy. We call him Buddy because we got this cat instead of getting a friends list. So it seemed only fitting to call him Buddy. Buddy's cute at least. He's got little hearts here when we click on him. A friends list wouldn't be half as cute. It's like Magic players IRL, 0 friends but 5 cats. Alright, so, What am I doing here? I think it's unsummon this, play Dreadhorde Arcanist. The Thirsty Dog coming in hot with the brand new Prime support. Welcome, welcome. There's a lot of great people you can send that to every month here on Twitch. Thanks for sending it my way this month. So next turn we get to, God, Dreadhorde Arcanist Unsummon is so gross. It's kind of giving me Snapcaster Mage Vapor Snag flashbacks, which I'm not complaining. Snapcaster Mage Vapor Snag was wonderful. They missed a land drop here too, so we get to shock this and like attack you. Cast the Unsummon. I would love a Chart of Course next turn. And then in fact, I'm gonna keep the Sulfur Falls in my hand now because I'm probably gonna play this chart pre-combat. Not that it matters, I think they're dead. It's like a bunch, as far as turns go, that one was above average, right? They're dead on board, but they're gonna let me draw some cards, so let's do it. Hey, Carlos, thanks for the support. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Beep, 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 ho-ho! 'Cause reasons. Thanks, Ken. I appreciate it. Another Lava Coil matchup. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe this third Flame Sweep should become the 4th Lava Coil. This card's just still very good. There's so many things that you want to Lava Coil in this format. Spell Pierce for Lava Coil is a pretty straight trade here. Correct. Yeah. When you chart off of Arcanist, it's already been attacking, so you get to just do it right away. It's a Feather-like deck. I don't know that it's fair to call this similar to Feather. Like, I get that they're both playing Dreadhorde Arcanist, but I feel like outside of Dreadhorde Arcanist, they divulge pretty hard. I think if there was a comparison, I would probably compare this deck more to Blue-Red Phoenix than the other deck you just mentioned, but I'm not even sure that that's a super apt comparison. Is this a fine keep? So like the question I have to ask myself here isn't how likely am I to hit a red? The question is, if I hit a red, how good is this hand? And like, I'm not sure that this hand is even that good if I hit a red source, right? Like I don't have like unsummons or lava coils to like keep them off kilter, so like they're probably just gonna run me over, right? Cause like I could opt into red and then like be able to do this into opt. Now Arcanist is great in Legacy. Legacy's a format that doesn't have a lot of creature removal, and this card's absurd whenever it doesn't get killed. That's not even before you mention all the busted cantrips in Legacy. Alright, so this hand is reasonable. The question is, how hard do we greed? What level of greed? Do I London Mulligan back an island, or do I London Mulligan back the Burning Prophet? I do have a temple, so like I'm pretty likely to hit my third land regardless. I have like chart too. Yeah, I think we ship the land here. Haha, papi. Whew. Oh, God bless decision making. It's so good. The mulligan was such a good change. All right, so I think there is a high probability whatever I play this turn dies. I think I'd rather this die. I think I'd rather have the flying threat. Really? Okay. Also worth noting here, playing Burning Prophet here is nice because it doesn't die to Collision Colossus. Wow. That is, that's a decision. So I think I upkeep lightning this, right? Do I upkeep lightning this? Yeah, I think I want to conserve my health total here. Yep, in for opt. And then we'll go land, Stormkin, smack you. Like, if I hit an untapped land next turn, I get to go Cinder Wind into opt and just, like, smush. I assume this one's being conservative. Yeah. Triggers. There's so much card selection. Oh, there's so much card selection. Thunk, thunk. Scale of 1 to dead. Where is this one at here? Probably on the dead side of the scale. Yeah, the Burning Prophet is a lot like what's the card name? The red-white Legionnaire. It's like 10th District Legionnaire. It's like just subtly very powerful. All right, this is pretty good. They're gonna get to kill this and smack me for 6. Yep.
No more getting pushed around.
I'm gonna go to 11 here. Atrophied, thank you for the 13 months of support. I appreciate that. Welcome back. So, because one of these is attacking Domery anyways, I'm actually gonna chart a course post-combat, so that way I get to keep both the cards I draw. So I think being up a card is better than being up a point of damage here, basically. I was wrong. I should be up the point of damage. Remember that time we thought the extra card was better? Pepperidge Farm remembers. All right, so any burn spell is lethal here. That's not lethal, but it means I'm no longer dead on board, so we got that going for us. Brick, 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 brick. Yay! We did it, we did it, we did it. Hooray! That was a solid run. Huh. Yeah, I like that one a lot. That felt pretty clean. That felt pretty clean. We have time for, let's do one more. Yeah, let's do one more with this. I think I'm gonna put one more Lava Coil on the board over this Flame Sweep, but the rest seems reasonable so far. Unsummon. Unsummon's a heck of a drug. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh no. If we draw an untapped land on 2, this hand's absurd. No, we haven't played against any of the big 3, which again is like we've talked about a lot, especially early in the season. It is hard to get a realistic gauge on how truly competitive or not a deck is, because a lot of the time you are playing your bad brew against other bad brews effectively. Think I keep that as a guaranteed land. Am I supposed to hold up Spell Pierce this turn? We played Bant Walls this morning and it was awesome. It was very, very good. I think we won almost every match. I resent that. My brews aren't bad. They're terrible. God bless. It's possible I should have spelled Pierce this growth spiral. For people that are new to the stream, all of the decks that are listed in the stream title still are decks that we still have yet to play. So, Green White Bow, Pridemate, Knights, Aristocrats, those are the upcoming decks later today. I always try to stay really organized on this channel so people that are watching know what to expect.
I have reached my limit.
I think I'd rather hold up Pierce here than cast up. No, I use the Stream Decker as kind of deck storage a lot of the time. So like when I do build around decks to add to the queue, I post them on my Stream Decker page. And I'm pretty confident I just want to hold up Spell Pierce here and then go for the Throat next turn. We had a slow start, but they also aren't doing a lot. I don't know about Swift Spear, but this deck would love a copy of, what's his name? Oh, I'm blanking on his name. It's, Soulscar Mage? Soulscar Mage. This deck would love Soulscar Mage. Cast a 4 or 5 mana non-creature spell. Yep. Isn't Magic fun? Isn't it exciting? These are the play patterns that are tough in the standard format from the previous season. All of the best decks in this format tell you you're not allowed to do the things that are the most fun in Magic. No, you can't have a combat step. No, you can't draw cards. Just no, 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 over and over and over again. Hey, look, it's their card that rebuys their fog from their discard pile.
Life waxes and wanes. No tail should be discarded.
Wow, they let us draw? If we'd have drawn another Spell Pierce, we'd have killed them here. Let's see if we can induce a mistake here. If they want to negate this, I get to Spell Pierce the Root Snare and kill them. Didn't take the bait, chat. Didn't take the bait. Nah, making a bad play, assuming they're making a bad play, is almost never the correct play. Yay! Magic's fun! Yay! Magic! Woo! Magic! So I'm spell piercing them here, so that way they cannot crank this to 2, because if they crank this to 2, I no longer have them dead on board, because I have 5 2-drops in play. I literally am never beating that Oat Rose. My only hope is that they eventually don't have it, and I kill them. I'm never winning a game where this Blast Zone trades with my 2-drops. I'm not overextending. I'm making them have it to give myself a chance to actually win the game. Declan, Dad's working right now, bud. This is good. This is good. I had this really awkward, I'm excited to play Standard feeling again after the last couple days, and Nexus of Fate is the hero I need to show up and remind her, shut up, Jeff. This is what the format actually is. The format's not actually bad brews that are sweet to play. The format is Nexus of Fate and Wilderness Reclamation and Teferi Hero of Dominaria. It's like punching me in the gut over and over and over again. Nexus rotates in 3 months, 2 months, 3 months, 3 months, beginning of July. 3 mana Teferi rotates in 15 months. It's gonna be a long road. It doesn't though, Fonsetti. If you look at the Nexus of Fate deck that just won the Mythic Championship, Nissa kills you way faster. Nissa kills you way faster than Chandra Emblem kills them. This is fine, right? We'll like go Burning Prophet into Cinderwind into like Chart Shock, probably bin the Niv-Mizzet. Maybe we can run them down this game. It's a record for Wizards. We haven't lost a match yet, but we also have been playing against a lot of other people playing brews. This is our first match against like one of the top decks from last season, and we got dumpstered in the first game. I agree with it, Twitch. In my opinion, Hogok is the best thing to happen to fair decks in Modern since Splinter Twin was banned. I think I'm too far away from Niv-Mizzet for it to be a reasonable keep here. This is a 5 damage shock. It does 2, 3, 4, 5, which is sweet. I might live long enough to cast this other one though, so let's leave that there. And most of the but you'll have a format that's gonna have absolutely no support that you can play your vampires in. What do you mean you don't want to cast the vampires? They just announced Historic. I don't understand. WotC told me they were introducing Historic, so my rotating cards still had some kind of value and meaning, and they weren't just wasted money in digital pixels. Are you implying WotC lied to me? That doesn't sound like something they'd do. Pixels in this economy. Cards we don't know, Nova Chip. So again, the biggest thing that frustrates me about the people saying that Kaladesh would be unhealthy for the new non-rotating format, Magic is a game where the best minds in Magic regularly fail to predict what's going to be good in Standard. A format that has at most, like, what, 8 sets? So people acting like they can accurately predict what's going to happen in a format that has way more than 8 sets is just beyond idiotic. I have a Wizard's Retort, so unless they have a Spell Pierce as well, they should be dead here. Yeah, what's going on, Golden? God Emperor. God. The blue text is sometimes hard to read against the black background. Do 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 do. And this is the easy game, right? This is the game where we were on the play. Next game is the hard one where we're on the draw. Yeah, I think so, OP. Also, and again, like, the other thing is, too, like, those energy cards that are busted in Kaladesh don't see play in Modern. Yeah, I agree, Rose. There's no substitute for experience in Magic. I don't know, there's some people that no matter how many examples we have of that, yeah, people thought Jace would break Modern. Like, there were a lot of good players that were like, you don't want to put Jace the Mind Sculptor in Modern, because I'll break the format with him. It'll ruin the format. It's like, actually, his hand doesn't do anything, right? Like, these spells are fine for reach, but without a threat to be using to pressure, like, as nice as this disruption in, without a threat to be attacking them while I have these spells, I gotta toss this back. Yeah, that seems super reasonable. You get to go ahead and throw this Steam Vents back. Now, I probably just want all my colors of mana, honestly. Yeah, let's bottom that. I have 2 threats already. I'm going to bottom this looking for Disruption or Reach. Cordemi, thank you for the very generous tier 2 resub. For 11 months at that, welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. So, this is the most damage ASAP. So I probably want to play this. You think I want to profit? I guess I'm... Yeah, profit does give me some selection. Yeah, that's true. I like that. I like that line. Sinister Sabotage. All right, I think I'm just drawing for the turn. Yeah, we are. Sweet. All right, so we do this. We go ahead and we smack this Narset. All right, so we're just looking for like lands and counter spells at this point, right? Those are the 2 things we want for Christmas. And then I don't think there's any reason to play into the Sinister Sabotage, right? I think I just like smack you for 3 pass. Oh. They're gonna blast on our board. This archetype got so many flipping upgrades last set, it's unreal. And now they're one of the colors that has a temple now as well. And trigger this to scry during my upkeep. And now, if they're smart, they're going to wait to blow this blast zone till end of turn. They're going to use their health total as a resource. If they're loose, they're going to go ahead and crack it inside of combat to save 4 health. And then we'll get to deploy this. Yep. Good line here by the opponent. Oh, really? Yeah. I think I'm into Spell Pierce this. Yeah, they might want a 5th land before they cash this in. Think I'm in for that? A good chance of hitting a blue source here, right? Yeah, I get 3 looks. Do I just do this? I think I'm just using my mana. I think I just want to keep them stumbling. All right, and now if they take this hit, they're dead to Wizard's Lightning. So we might see them blow this up here. Game? I don't think we're guaranteed dead by any means. I think with the negate draw we might have a shot. I don't know that we have a good shot, but oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Oh, living on a prayer. Dee 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 dee. Thump thump. The problem is that, like, if they hit fog, they have sabotage too. So, like, if they have fog in a land, please sabotage me. Oh, they're dead. We have a shock in the bin. They have a shock in the bin. That was close. Dunk dunk. All right. I firmly believe in ending on high notes. So we're gonna wrap this deck. We're gonna wrap this deck on that match. Look at that. Climbed us all the way to Diamond 3. Yeah, negating the card draw was clutch. That game was a good example of identifying the situation our opponent was in and then using our tools accordingly to try and keep them down. PCV, thank you for the 2/3 of your support. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Like, generally speaking, it's almost always wrong to be countering things like Chemist's Insights against the opponent's deck, but in that specific situation we were in, I think it ended up being very reasonable and correct to do so. Yeah, we didn't lose any matches while we were playing this. As far as changes go, 3 Fries might be too many in the sideboard. I could consider another counterspell, because I think the games where you see a few counterspells, you could probably beat Nexus. This movie speaks. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for shipping here. Bezo Bucks this way this month and keeping me employed. There's a lot of great people. You can send those too. Thanks for sending them here. So yeah, this is maybe consider a Fry for another Negate or another Wizard Retort, but overall, this deck felt like it was doing reasonable proactive things. Again, the only kind of meta deck from last season we played against there was Nexus of Fate, so I'm not 100% sure if this is going to do well against things like Esper. So that would be the big question. I guess we did play against Grohl, right? We beat